My lord, please. This is no time for rash action. I just think we need more information.
What's the meaning of this interruption? Jarl Balgruck is not receiving visitors.
Who's this then?
As House Carl, my job is to deal with all dangers that threaten the Jarl or his people. So you have my attention. Now explain yourself. Whatever you have to say to the Jarl, you can say to me. I'm
all right,
starting to
Garrett.
think...
I want to hear what he has to say.
Need something? I've got my eyes on you.
What's this about Riverwood being in danger? Girder owns the lumber mill, if I'm not mistaken. Pillar of the community, not prone to flights of fancy. And you're sure Helgen was destroyed by a dragon? This wasn't some Stormcloak raid gone wrong? By Ysmir, Irileth was right. What do you say now, Proventus? Shall we continue to trust in the strength of our walls against the dragon?
My lord, we should send troops to Riverwood at once. It's in the most immediate danger. If that dragon is lurking in the mountains...
That is a provocation. He'll assume we're preparing to join Ulfric's side and attack him. We should not...
Enough! I'll not stand idly by while the dragon burns my hold and slaughters my people. Irileth, send a detachment to Riverwood at once.
Yes, my Jarl.
If you'll excuse me, I'll return to my duties.
That would be best. Well done. You sought me out on your own initiative. You've done Whiterun a service, and I won't forget it. Here, take this as a small token of my esteem. There is another thing you could do for me. Suitable for someone of your particular talents, perhaps. Come, let's go find Farengar, my court wizard. He's been looking into a matter related to these dragons and rumors of dragons.
I want to dress right now.
All this standing around is rubbish. We should be taking the fight to the Stormcloaks.
You're a spoiled baby. I'm going to tell Father you said that. He'll tan your hide with
Farengar, I think I found someone who can help you with your dragon project. Go ahead and fill him in with all the details.
So the Jarl thinks you can be of use to me. Oh yes, he must be referring to my research into the dragons. Yes, I could use someone to fetch something for me. Well, when I say fetch, I really mean delve into a dangerous ruin in search of an ancient stone tablet that may or may not actually be there. Straight to the point, eh? No need for tedious hows and whys. I like that. Leave those details to your betters, am I right? I, learned of a certain stone tablet said to be housed in Bleak Falls Barrow. A dragon stone, said to contain a map of dragon burial sites. Go to Bleak Falls Barrow, find this tablet, no doubt interred in the main chamber, and bring it to me. Simplicity itself. An old tomb, built by the ancient Nords, perhaps dating back to the Dragon War itself. Ah, maybe you just want to know how to get there. It's near Riverwood, a miserable little village a few miles south of here. I'm sure some of the locals can point you in the right direction once you get there. Well, must preserve some professional secrets, mustn't we? I have my sources. Reliable sources. Ah, student of the craft. You'll need to start by learning an enchantment. Take an enchanted weapon or piece of armor, then use the arcane enchanter to learn its secrets. The item is destroyed in the process, so be wary. Once you know an enchantment, you'll need a filled soul gem and something to enchant. You'll use the arcane enchanter for that too. Of course, I have everything you need for sale if you have the coin. I believe I am, yes. Technically speaking, of course. The city is also home to a priest. Ah, that reminds me. Speaking of alchemists, I have some frost salts for Arcadia. She asked me to obtain them for one of her potions. Would you be so kind as to deliver the frost salts for me? I'm sure Arcadia will provide some form of recompense. Good. You're clearly better suited than I am to carry out such a menial task. A prospective student, are you? Well, I'm afraid I'm not much good at teaching. You should try your luck at the College of Winterhold. I'm not surprised you've never heard of it. But not in... Far back in the Mythic era, many of the monumental ruins that still dot the landscape. The details are lost, but at some point, the Nords rebelled. After a long... Oh no, many were killed, of course. Why, this very palace was built by one of Balgruf's ancestors to hold a captive dragon. Hence its name, Dragon's Reach. If I said that was a tedious question, would you be smart enough to know what I meant? Probably. As long as I'm left alone to pursue my research, I don't care who gives the... Now, I'm a busy man, and your pointless questions are boring me terribly. Good day.
Anything we can use to fight this dragon, or dragons. We need it. May the gods watch over your battles, friend. If it's the war you're referring to, I'm on the side of Whiterun. No doubt General Tullius and his friends in the Empire will tell you that I owe them my loyalty. Ulfric Stormcloak would say that I owe my allegiance to the Nord people. The day might come when I am forced to draw my... But that day has not come yet. No doubt he thought it was the only way to make his point. And also, with good planning and constant vigil, even now, we must also, but our great, until brave heroes step forward to destroy these monsters. That is
of course,
the best
Jarl
we can do.
You seem to have
Now,
found
if you
me an
don't
able
mind,
assistant.
I've got a city to
I'm
keep.
sure he will prove most useful.
Succeed in this, and you'll be rewarded. Whiterun will be in your...
Damn those Greymanes to oblivion. They want to back the Stormcloaks. They'll get what's coming to them.
Helgen, destroyed by a dragon. Hard to believe, isn't it?
Yes, Houseguard. We'll leave immediately. It's just us against the dragon. Is that it?
I can't afford to send anyone else. And we don't know where the dragon is. We can never rest easy, for Balgruf's enemies will not. I am charged with protecting the Jarl. Powerful men have many... Oh yes, there have been attempts on the Jarl's life. More than one would-be assassin has met his end. Balgruf and I, when he became Jarl. Gods, you are curious. Take your... And those are just... Every day he... Well, not yet anyway. Your main job will be to keep an eye out and get the people to safety if the town is attacked. I don't expect the three of you to fight off the dragon.
This war's as stupid as our feud with Clan Grey. Need something? Unlike the rest of my family, I've got work to do.
Over here! Enough of this! True lords never back down!
I want my share from that cloth.
What was that?
I'm not impressed. We are routed.
You think you can take me?